Hey tubers, so I thought I'd do a quick update. Just to let you guys know, I started school on Wednesday, so my videos are going to be a bit more sporadic here and there. There may be times where I don't have any time to do a video. With school, so I'm a ballet major at Utah Valley University. I think I've let you guys know that. So we started Wednesday, and we had auditions for the company on Friday. Of course, I made the company. That wasn't a huge surprise. It's a good thing, but it wasn't a huge surprise. I am on scholarship, so I kind of just assumed. But beyond that, so started school. This semester I am taking ballet technique, modern technique, men's class, pas de deux, and obviously the company. So I'm dancing, depending on the day, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day. And Friday was so difficult, so difficult. We have the craziest little teacher. She's from China, and she's probably like, what, 4'5", something like that, and she's a ball of pure evil. She is so scary. The first time now I'm 6'2", and this woman intimidates the hell out of me. Like, okay, so the first time I had her for a character class with URB, Utah Regional Ballet, over the summer, and she taught, and she doesn't explain herself well, and you can't understand what she's saying, and at that point, I was fairly new to dance, and I had never had her before, and all these girls had her before, and she does the same exercises every time, so she thought I just knew them. She was extremely mean to me. Long story short, I ended up leaving, and on the way home, I was walking to the bus stop, and I was bawling. I was crying so hard. And I never went back to a class of hers again. I skipped every single class. Every time she taught, I avoided it. I completely avoided it. And I let the owner of the company know. I was like, no, I'm not. I will not take class from her again. So then UVU hired her on. So every Friday now we have this woman. And the concept of us not being in shape and us not, I haven't danced in 3 weeks. Some people haven't danced in months, and if you've danced out there, 2, 3, 4 days, that's enough to be completely out of shape. It sucks. So she has no concept of this. So she's doing extremely hard exercises, pushing us super, super hard. And then comes the end of the class, and she's making me do all these men's steps. Well, I'm the only man in the class. So all the girls are putting on their points. She's getting ready for point class, whatever. And she's making me do it over and over and over again. And at the end of the class, she goes, "Austin, where is your spring? Use your spring!" And I'm like, I don't have anything left, woman. I am dying. Like, I can't even stand up anymore. My legs are shaking so bad. So there's that, and then we went on to a modern class, and we had a guest teacher, and she used to dance with Ryrie Woodbury, a professional modern company up here. And modern dancers, you can look at and kind of tell what their style is. She's very short, very skinny, with short legs, which means she is probably very flexible, she goes to the ground very easily, and she likes to roll around, and that's exactly what I don't like to do. And that ended up being exactly what her class was. So after like 40 minutes of doing nothing but stretching and all these strengthening exercises and crazy leg throws and all this just weird, crazy stuff, my legs were hurting so bad. So I grabbed my stuff and I left. I was like, I can't do this. I talked to my teacher. I was like, look, I have a 3-hour audition tonight. I've already been through 2 hours of an extremely hard class. I'm not going to make it through the day, the first day back. I'm not going to make it, first day back dancing. I'm not going to make it through the day if I continue with this class. I need to go stretch out and, get ready for the auditions. And then yesterday we went thrifting again. I am a complete thrift whore. I don't know what I would do without thrift shops. I love it. I love it so much. I could spend hours. And the reason is because you have to look in everything. Everything. You never know what you're going to find. Case in point, they had a box of like jewelry, some plastic jewelry, some crap jewelry, some costume jewelry. Like, it was just a bunch of crap. And I was like, oh, well, I'll look through it. Why not? So he brings it out for me, and I'm looking through it, and I found this Snowflake Obsidian donut just in the bottom of the box. And I was looking at it, I was like, well, this is, Snowflake Obsidian, but I didn't want to say anything because I thought, well, maybe I'll get a good price off of it. And this is it's a gay thrift store that all proceeds go to the AIDS and HIV fund. um, which is really fantastic. So, and it helps to be a cute young gay boy there because I always get stuff. So I pulled it out and I was like, yeah, I want this, you know, whatever, because they, you know, because it's in the glass case, they want to hold on to it for you, so, you know. And he was just like, oh, you can have that. He's like, it's worthless. And I was like, okay. I was like, you don't understand what this is, do you? And he's like, oh, it doesn't matter, you can have it. So I got this wonderful snowflake obsidian donut that I have just on a little string for right now. I want to go find something that I can put it on. Does anyone know if I can use like a really thin chain to do, kind of like I have it now, how the string wraps around? Speaking of, it helps to be a young gay man. I'm actually using it for light right now, but I found this beautiful desk lamp that someone had donated, and it was marked $10, but he was like, oh, well, I'll give it to you for $1. So, anyways, and then I found these very cute little espresso cups, one yellow, one gray, perfect little colors. I love them. I've been drinking out of the gray one this morning. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update and let you know that my videos are going to be a bit more sporadic. I don't really have a topic that I wanted to discuss this week. I have some ideas, but I need to film it. So if I'm not around for a little while, I'll be back. I'll be answering things. I'll be making comments. School is just going to be really, really, really intense this semester. So I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Bye.